Hyper Voice. Ooh, Hyper Voice is bad. Hyper Voice is bad.
Okay, here we are. First week of the PBA. We are up against Talyn of the Atlanta Braviaries. And yeah, I was able to defeat him once in another league before, but we can't rest on these past successes. We have to focus on future successes. This is a new generation, new teams for both of us. And yeah, I know this last week has been hard with preparation with all of you guys, but yeah, now it's the time to put all our practice into practice actually. And yeah, make sure we win this match for the Borussia Donphan, the proud emblem you wear all on your heart. And yeah, let's get this win. Let's go over the strategy for this match. First of all, the Atlanta Braviaries have a very threatening team on their own side, especially threatening mons, be it the Iron Bundle, the Glimora, the Sylveon. Physically threatening mons, be it the Iron Threads, the Breloom, the Hexers, the Raptor. Very annoying stuff, but I think we can pull through. I devised our three-prong offensive choice item strategy, which I think will lead to great success in this match. And yeah, let's go over our starting lineup for this match. First of all, Def, you're going to be coming in here with the choice bags and Terra Fire just to nuke stuff. You are the first prong of our three-pronged choice item offense. With the choice bags, you're going to hit extra hard. If both Sylveon and Colossal should hit the field, actually versus us, we might have a bit of trouble what we're clicking, be it fire or dark moves. But other than that, if one of them doesn't come, you can just spam one of them and put holes in their team, which is going to be super important for our next choice item member, which is going to be you, Handyman. Handyman, you're going to hit the field with the choice band, because his switches to Bullet Punch are very limited. The only resist he has on his team are the Iron Threads and the Rotom. Rotom could be annoying potentially with Willows and stuff like that, but for the Iron Threads can't really hurt us itself too much. And of course, with the choice band at close combat, we can potentially even OHKO him back. So yeah, you are there as the late game sweeper with Bullet Punch potentially once everything is weakened, and you put enough damage on the big walls, which could live a hit. And yeah, kind of as a failsafe there, we put in you, Paul. Paul, you're going to be the choiced third prong of our choice item offense with the choice scarf. Because of that, you are faster than the biggest threats on the opponent's team, like the Iron Bundle, for example. And close combat is definitely very spammable versus this team if the Rotom is not there. And yeah, Sylveon could potentially be a problem as well. You have Crunch for the Rotom, Volt Switch for everything else just to gain momentum. Its only electric immunity is the Iron Thread, and that doesn't like taking fighting moves. So you should be free to just spam that versus the opponent, chip everything down, and bring it in range for the Handyman. And last but not least, of course, you are an extra failsafe because you do have the Revival Blessing. If for some reason we are surprised by something the opponent brings, or maybe some hex gets thrown against us and our strategy gets thrown off, with Revival Blessing we always get a second chance at that. And yeah, that's why you are double failsafe there. One, to revenge kill everything because you're faster than everything which can get out of hand, be it a +1 Hexerus, be it the Choice Scarf Staraptor, be it the Iron Bundle, faster than everything and able to do massive damage with the close combat to all of those. And now for our defensive part of the team, because we do want to take some hits, we need mons which can take hits and dish out damage to the opponent to even get this important chip for the Handyman to sweep in the end. And for that, first of all, we have you, Lana. You are here as special defensive mon and with Stealth Rock to check the Iron Bundle. Barring he is something surprising, you should be able to take all the hits and wish back up. Psychic, of course, good stab with the opponent just to get that important chip damage. I know you're not the most offensive one, but we are using that because we just need little damage on that, be with the Psychic, which is stuff super effectively potentially, or the Stealth Rock, which are super important to chip stuff down, because the message is always chip it down so the Handyman can go wild. Next up, for the physically offensive mons, be it the Staraptor, be it the Hexerus, Letable, you are the one who will take all the hits. You are fist deaf enough to take everything the opponent wants to throw at you, and you have good coverage and body press and avalanche to just hit everything super effectively. And of course, if the opponent tries to use a similar strategy versus us and chip us down with hazards, like the Toxic Spikes from Glimora or similar shenanigans, you just rapid spin everything away, get a speed boost, which probably won't make you fast enough for anything, but you're not here to be fast, you are here to be fat, take the hits, dish out big damage back, and yeah, like once again, bring everything in range for the Choice Bandit Handyman. And last but not least, we need a fast member as well, something for the Breloom, because Breloom with stab fighting moves is physically offensive and can do massive damage to our Letable. That's why we have you here, Boomba. Boomba the Neuven is here just for U-turn support, hurricane damage, and of course Flamethrower for the Iron Threads potentially. And then last but not least, Roost to heal some of the damage. Bulky, speedy, You can do it all, and yeah, I think with this strategy we should fare well with the opponent. We did practice this a lot this last week. I know you're tired of the practices we did there, but this is the time to show it all off and show the guys out there that we are the team to look out for in this season of the PBA. And yeah, that's all for this. I hear we have to hit the field, so let's get out there, people. Let's go show what we can do. We got this, hands in the middle. Borussia Donphan on 3. Borussia Donphan. Let's go.
Okay, time to go. First week of the PBA. New team, new coach, new generation. Everything's new. Come on, guys. Let's show the league and show opponent what we got to offer for them. So first, let's do some notes. And okay, basically what we expected. No real surprise. He brought both Colossal and the Sylveons, so that makes makes you Dev a bit more difficult to use optimally. But the rest with Glimora, Treads, Sylveon and Hextris, basically expected. Basically already expected. Hextris was one of the maybe ones, but we can deal with this. We can deal with this. No Rotom, that's good to know. No Rotom is great. Yeah, just as practice, we lead with you. You have a good match, decent matchup versus anything basically. And yeah, start setting up rocks, all this good stuff. Let's go, Lana. The first spot on the show is for you. You lead the charge. And then we just keep on winning. Keep on winning. Let's go. Exciting times. We have the cooler trainer card, so we win that battle. Let's go. We see Victor. Victor is the Treads. Okay. Not in a matchup we want. Not a matchup we want at all. Let's go into the tablet. Or we could, first off, we could go to you. Ironhead is pretty free for him. If you go into the tablet, is it Handyman time? Or is it first Le Table time? You might, yeah, Rocks is pretty obvious. Let's go for Le Table. Le Table. He takes Le Table. You are bulky enough to take the hits from Iron Treads. I know that, barring he's like super banded. But as far as I know, the super band is super banned. So I'm not too worried. We see Rocks. Okay. Rocks on the Treads. So body press, pretty obvious. Switch into body press, not that existent. I could just spin, which I think I want to do. Iron Head, okay. Shouldn't do too much. Yeah, that does very little. We get the rabbit spin off. Perfect. Get the speed. Iron Table, I know you're pretty convinced. You're convinced you're pretty fast now, but you're not fast enough for Treads. So don't get cocky. We see leftovers. He's eating. He did 54. Yeah, that's not a free hit. So we can just go for a safe body press right here. Barring some flinches, everything is fine for us. No good switch into body press exists. So yeah, that's definitely a very bulky Iron Treads, because that's no attack Iron Treads. That Iron Treads did not hit the gym. He's weaker than expected. That makes him maybe bulkier than expected, but he's definitely weaker than expected. Let's go from here. He withdraws into what does want to take this body press. Clagger. Who's Clagger? Clagger is you. You do not like taking this body press. I can tell you that. You do not like taking this at all. That's good damage. Great damage. Good job, Le Table. We are actually, due to the speed boost, we are faster than you. So I can just go for another body press. Le Table, maybe you are speedy enough. Oh, we see Terra. Okay, Terra's happening. Terra Water. Terra is already happening. We know he's Terra Water. Okay, Terra Water on Colossal. There's water, right? Yeah, it's water. That's Terra Water. So body press won't kill here. Still does a good amount though. So I'm interested to see what he will do here. Flamethrower, yeah, will do a good amount, but it's not stab anymore. It will do all the amount. That does all the amount. For Colossal. All the amount of Flamethrower. We know, Table, that's surprising. We got baited out the Terror, which is nice. But that does all the amount. Okay. Where do we go from here? Basically, we just go into something to kill you. There's a lot of mons which can do that at this point. So yeah, just go into you and U-turn basically. Or Bullet Punch. We do not want to... he might be... he was slower than Le Table at +1. Le Table at +1 had 76 speed. And Scizor is faster than that, so we are free to just U-turn here, basically. Okay, we exchange the Table for his Terra, and Colossal is gone. Colossal, I repeat, Colossal gone. Hexer is now annoying. Hexer is a threat now, but the combination of Handyman and Paul, you two got this. My Priority got this. Priority plus Scarfa got this. So, if I go into you, he goes back into this. If I go into you, you switch into, actually, I don't know what you switch into Paul here. I think Paul is just a good mon to have right now. Boomba, what would happen into Boomba? Boomba would mean Iron Threats is coming. If I go into Death, what's happening if I go into Death? He goes into something quicker than Death, that's the Threats. So I think Boomba is nice, or the Paul. I think Paul is the way to go. Paul is the way to go. Paul is probably the way to go. Or Boomba, to be honest. Boomba is a bit safer. Let's go to Boomba. Don't take too much time. Boomba hits the field. Boomba is gonna hit the field. Boomba, you're fast. You are a bit bulky. There's the bundle. Okay. There's the bundle. Bundle is quicker than us. Bundle is quicker than us. Might just flip turn. Time for Lana to hit the field. Time for Lana to hit the field. Time for Lana to hit the field. Let's find out what kind of bundle this is. Let's give it information. Lana, you got this. Lana, you trained for this. You're prepared for this. Lana got this. I believe in you. Let's find out what kind of bundle this is. Do we see flip turn? What do we see here? A lot of things could happen. We do see Ice Beam. Let's see the damage. Let's see the damage. That did a good amount. That did a very good amount. That did 93. 93 for Ice Beam. 93 for Ice Beam. That's very strong. That might be specs. Might be specs. That's specs. Specs. Specs bundle. Specs bundle. Okay. We do have Wish Protect. Another Ice Beam. We can protect that. Yeah, I go for rocks. I want rocks. Since this is specs, we want rocks. It's not boots. We want rocks. What's happening? Victor is coming back. Victor is the Treads. Victor is the Treads. You go for rocks. We go from there. Spin is very obvious. Spin could happen. Spin would make him faster than Paul as well. I go to I think Handyman. It's time for you. You take very little from anything basically. Handyman, it's time. Handyman's time. I think it's time for you to fire off a close combat. I think it's time for you to fire off a close combat. Staff Rock on his own. Okay. Rocks. We have rocks. Rocks stay on the field, most likely. He might spin here, but then you lose bundle. Do I just close combat or do I U-turn? Close combat is very obvious here. You might go on Sylveon. That's no problem. Close combat still. Still close combat. We still kept combating the close. We're not afraid to get close. We're not afraid to combat. Sylveon could come in here. Caitlyn, that's probably Sylveon. That's most likely the no, it's Glimmora. Okay, that's the Glimmora. Okay. Does Glimmora take this? I don't know. It does barely. Barely. And now the Toxic gets debreed. The Toxic gets indeed debreed. The Toxic, I repeat, the Toxic got debreed. What kind of hazards are we talking now? I don't know what he wants to go for. Power Gem, most likely. Paul. Paul, it's time for you, I think. Is it time for Paul? Lana, Lana, you don't take the hits now anymore. We need Paul still for that. I think it's time for Paul. We stay offensive. Time for Paul. At -1, I don't want to take a Power Gem. -1, I don't want to take a Power Gem. Scizor is still looking very nice with Bullet Punch spam. Treads the only thing standing in our way. Treads is the only thing standing in our way. Power Gem, there it is. Paul, you should take this, you resist. I know this. Good job, Paul. Good job, Paul. Did a good amount, but we just need you alive. We need you healthy enough to kill everything. So, question is, do I have Rival Blessing to be able to spin away? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's Volt Switch time first. Volt Switch, kill the Glimmora. Glimmora gone. Glimmora gone. I repeat, Glimmora is gone. What are we switching now? Back into Boomba. Last time into Boomba, we saw the bundle appearing. Do we want bundle again? No, we don't want to see bundle again. So what do we want to see? I think we want to see Lana here. Handyman. What happens if I go into Handyman? Handyman is probably Sylveon, the bundle as well. So if I go into you, what's going to happen if I go into you? It's going to be the bundle again. So I think we want to prevent the bundle, so let's go to Lana. Let's prevent the bundle. Let's go into Lana. Bundle prevention time. Lana, do you take Still Specs Hydro Pump? Lana, I trust you can. I did trust that you can. Let's see what the numbers say. I know you cannot always trust the numbers. But Bundle, you got this. You got this Bundle. I know it. 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 Lana, you got this. You got this. You see Treads. Okay, Treads is the thing. Treads is the mon. Treads is the mon. Iron Head most likely happening. Let's go to Handyman. Handyman. Handyman, you are here. You are here to push damage. Back into Handyman. Here we go. See, spin, rock slide. Okay, slide on the treads as well. Slide and Iron Head. We know that as well. Iron Head. So, Nero could close combat again into the Sylveon. He should know I'm banded. Do a U-turn. For U-turn, he goes for. I don't actually know what he would go for U-turn here. I think it's U-turn time. Goes for rock slide again. Okay, so should have close combated there. It did not. I repeat, I did not. So, but that gets a free switch into Neuven. Free switch into Neuven, just Flamethrower. Just Flamethrower. Neuven, Flamethrower time. Neuven is Flamethrower time. Krisk leftovers, we already know that. We want this guy weakened. Close combat would have been often. If this thing dies to close combat, Bullet Punch is looking very strong and very good. So, Flamethrower time. Flamethrower time. That is. Good job. Squeeze the rock slide. No rock slide. Yeah. For some chip damage. That's fine. That's not a whole lot. That's actually very little. That's actually very little. And we are free. No, it seems he doesn't have Rapid Spin because if he would have gone for Rapid Spin here to get the boost and stuff like that. Flamethrower again. I think it's time to Flamethrower again, honestly. No real reason to not do that. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Even if Sylveon comes in here, that's fine. Even if Sylveon comes in here, that's fine. Mel. That's most likely Sylveon. That's one of the ones we didn't see yet. Yeah, that's Mel. Okay, Mel gets rocks. Damage. What armor damage are we seeing for Flamethrower? That's very little. What item? Neuven. Leftovers. Okay. Leftovers on this. Leftovers on this. Leftovers on this. We U-turn out. We U-turn out of there. And then a Wish might happen, but we can do the same. We can do the same. We can go to Lana and Wish. We can do the same. Lana getting big healthy. So let's do this. Let's do this. I think that was the... No, that thing that was a mistake. I think Def definitely should have come in here. He hyper voices. Comes, okay. That's good damage. Good damage for sure. Too much damage to still live a hit from anything else. But he doesn't get a Wish off. We do get a Wish off. Which I enjoy. I like having this Wish. I enjoy having this Wish. And let's Wish. Let's Wish. There's the Wish. Health back for something. And he goes for Sub. He's Sub. Okay, Sub. And Sub, Hyper Voice. Okay, interesting set. It's interesting set. Sub. Hyper Voice. Core Mine as well. And that's what's the last move then? I don't know what the last move could be. I don't know what the last move could be. Do we save this? I mean, we could just use this as a sack, to be honest. Do we die to Toxic Spot? No, you don't. You're still living. You are still living. So what I see here is either a Core Mind. Why would it's the only reason you're going to. You could go for Mystifier to catch the Handyman. Is it death time? No, I think what you need to do is first, I want to go into Handyman. It's risky, but I want to do it. Handyman, it's a very big risk. Very big risk. I have no idea what kind of set this is. I'm expecting a setup here. I'm expecting a setup to happening. Core Mind, yeah, there it is. There it is. Sub, Core Mind. Setup did happen. If it would have Encore, I could have Encored into Sub. It would have been awesome. U-turn does break the Sub from Sylveon, most likely. Do get the Wish back. Should break the Sub. Barring Max Fist Death. Max Fist Death, actually you roll to break the Sub. With Max Fist Death, it's a roll to break the Sub. Let's try. U-turn. We are faster, but it's good to know. Do we break the Sub? We do break this up. Nice, nice. Like I said, if max, only if it's very bulky, we don't break this up. Now the fire move is happening. So let's go into depth, because you are needed to break this. You need to break this. If this dies, we can close combat spam. If this dies, we can close combat spam. He goes for fire move. I expect the fire move to happen here. Hyper voice. Ooh, hyper voice is bad. Hyper voice is bad. Hyper voice kills us. Hyper voice is bad. Hyper voice annoying. Hyper voice not good. Do I want to see hyper voice? Hyper voice bad. So no fire move. Okay, no fire move. Good to finish. Bad def. I'm sorry. That was a bad call on my part. Bad coaching part on my part. But now we can go back into you and click bullet punch. Coach just stayed in and clicked bullet punch a whole lot. But yeah, now it's bullet punch time. Now it's BP time. No good switching to BP. Even Treads doesn't like taking BPs. Okay, BP. There we go. Mel down. Silvan down. I repeat, Silvan is down. Close combat spam. Close combat spam with our Paul mod. That's our way to go. Paul, you got this. Close combat spam with Paul. We have Hexorus, which doesn't take a lot. We have Bundle. Bundle is great. Going to Bundle. Now we can sack Lana. Now it's time to sack Lana. Lana, that's why we kept you. That's why I kept you, to sack you in this positioning. That's why we sack you. Paul, do we kill with Volt Switch? Is the question. Do we kill this guy with Volt Switch? Bundle, do we kill you with Volt Switch? From this range. Do we die from Volt Switch? It's a roll. It's a bad roll. We don't want to take those. We don't take those rolls. Paul, it's time. Paul, it's time for you. He now knows that I'm Scarf most likely. But I'm fine. I think I Volt Switch. I sack again. I Volt Switch again. And no, I think I just close combat, honestly. You can sack Treads here. Vader, that's the Hexorus. That's Hexorus. He thought I thought probably I'd go for electric move, but I just spam close combat. I'm faster than this. He could have first impression. First impression is a thing which could happen. Does first impression kill me? I'm resist first impression, but I'm -1. -1. Paul, do we take a first impression from Hexorus? I repeat, do we take a first impression from Hexorus? I think the risk is not worth it. We switch into Neumann. Even if what you call happens, if a Dragon Dance happens, we still have the Bullet Punch, which kills from here. So we just switch out. We don't risk the first impression. Expert belt. He's E-belt. Good to know. Dragon Claw. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to Handyman. Handyman just Bullet Punch spams. Everything is in CC range, but we don't want to take too much poison turns with Paul. We don't want to take the poison turns with Paul. Bullet Punch spam. Yeah, it is. Bullet Punch 1. Extra is down. With Treads, we just spam Bullet Punch. With the Bundle, we just spam Bullet Punch. With anything we spam Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch does more than leftovers. He's not healing versus us. Bundle, you might live the thing. But it's a roll. Bandit Element Bullet Punch. It's a roll. We kill. That's nice. Handyman going in. Handyman just taking the game. The team captain just taking the win from here. Nice. We want this. Fast-paced games. So I'm sad. Sorry, Dev, that it came to this. But now it's time to Bullet Punch. Just keep on Bullet Punching. And then close combat. Just keep on Bullet Punching. Yeah, that's a 2-hit. I might figure it with leftovers, but he can. Rockslide is the best move he has for me. Then that's no biggie. Handyman is strong enough. I repeat, Handyman is strong enough. Handyman, you're the man. You're a man. You're handy. You have the hands to bullet punch this man. All the mans, all the hands, all the handies, all the bundle punches. One more is left, and then Handyman takes the cake. You take all the cake. No cake for the opponent. We are eating all the cake. I repeat, all the cake is for the Borussia Donphan to eat. Nothing is here for the Atlanta Braviaries. The cake is gone. The cake is eaten. We are hungry for more cake. Give us more cake. Take this bullet punch. That's the game. That's the cake. That's the life we live. I hope you did enjoy. That should a great first 2-0. Very interesting game. The Sylveon did cause some problems. Dev had to bite the dust, but Handyman and Paul taking the win in the end, just as planned. But yeah, I hope this is a proving point for all the doubter out there for the Borussia Donphan here under new leadership with me, that we can actually take the cake, take the prize, take the championship. But yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We are paid in likes and comments, guys. If you like what you saw, if you want to see me paid, if you want to see me staying on the Borussia Donphan as a coach, pay me in likes and comments. That's all I want to see. I will see you another time. Ciao.